Hello, Cancer. Here is your weekly horoscope for December 13th to December 19th. Well, first of all, you've had a bit of a rough year because the Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto placements in Capricorn, your opposite sign, has done a fair bit of kicking you in the backside, along with Mars and Aries that may have created what's called a T-square, a potentially challenging and somewhat negative situation when it crops up. It crops up for everybody from time to time, but you really had a hard go of it this year. You've really had to work hard, you've really had to struggle, and at times be patient. Some cancers may have been overworked and just having far too much to deal with. Others maybe didn't have enough work and may have dealt with some job loss or loss of income even. It depends on where the Cancer Capricorn axis shows up in your chart. But the good news is Jupiter and Saturn are moving into Aquarius this week. Now that may not immediately clear up your problems and your issues, but it is a harbinger of what is to come in the coming year, which means no more Capricorn dumping on you. Well, we still have Pluto there, but we'll just leave that alone for the moment. The good news is with Jupiter and Saturn moving into Aquarius, for you, it does put more of a focus on joint finances, income, investments, and things like that. It's possible you lost some money this year, but in the coming year, there is a good chance that you might be able to juggle some investments, juggle some other finances and things like that, and then you may find out that maybe the year didn't end up as bad as you thought it could. If it did, I can tell you that there will be a lot of room for improvement next year, and I'm sure that will come. Now, we also have Neptune moving along in Pisces, and for Cancer, that's a very good thing. You probably, in spite of all the troubles that have befallen you, if so this year, you probably have actually reconnected with your spiritual side. Well, there's nothing like running into disasters and pandemics and all kinds of things to make us start thinking about our place in the world and the spiritual world as well. So Neptune actually is positively aspecting your sign right now. And if you've ever wanted to learn more about astrology or spirituality, religion, philosophy, anything like that at all, whether it is traditional or mystical, I really highly recommend that you seek to bring more spirit into your life. It's a good balance for everything else. You tend to be excessive at times, so you need to find your energies balancing out a little bit better. And I highly recommend that you look into mind, body, spirit activities if you haven't already. We also have Chiron making a station in Aries this week on the 14th, pretty much for the next few days. So hopefully that's the last stinky aspect that you have to deal with, because between Mars and Aries, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto in Capricorn, and Chiron in Aries, like I say, you've had your butt kicked a bit. But the good news is with Chiron now making a station and then going to be moving direct, there is a lot of chance for you to heal some of your deep wounds in the coming week as well as the coming year. So as Chiron begins to move forward, you'll find that the stress level and the stressors should hopefully decrease, and you may find that you're able to find some healing, some joy, some satisfaction this week. And certainly the holidays are coming. Hopefully you can find some time to rest as well, because I know that it's been a bit of a difficult year for most cancers. But you should have a good week ahead, and I hope that you do.